Alright, now let's tackle this. So here the read replica remains at 25% CPU usage while the primary stays at 60% CPU usage. We want the right size the database with enough performance for future growth. Option A, removing the read replica eliminates read offloading and risk future reporting spikes. If you want the PDF version of this course, please enroll in Diamond membership or above by clicking the join button now. Once enrolled, please connect and inbox me on LinkedIn @ CloudGuruAmit or Instagram @AmitPhysique. I'll be glad to help you out with the PDF version of this course and hands-on files if available for this course. Incorrect. Option B, the replica is underutilized at 25% CPU, so downsizing saves cost while maintaining read capacity. We'll keep this. Option C, increasing the replica size while reducing primary capacity worsens performance since the primary is already at 60% CPU. Incorrect. Option D, removing the replica increases dependency on the primary and reduces flexibility for future growth. Option B is the right choice. Let's bring the heat to the snow. We require a high-performing solution to share data seamlessly between all EC2 instances, ensuring data stays inside the VPC. Option A, S3 provides object storage but lacks the performance and shared file system capability required for EC2 instances. Option B, S3 cannot be mounted as a block or file system volume, making this option invalid. Option C, EBS volumes are designed for single instance attachment, not multi-instance sharing. Option D, EFS offers scalable, high-performance shared file storage within a VPC, meeting both performance and data locality needs. Option D is the right choice. Alright, we got multiple choice question. We want to securely store the information and also handle automatic rotation with the least operational overhead. Option A, Lambda Edge is designed for content delivery customization, not secure storage or rotation of secrets. Incorrect. Option B, a Lambda layer can centralize retrieval logic, reducing duplication across thousands of functions. Let's keep it. Option C, Secrets Manager securely stores sensitive information and supports automatic rotation with minimal overhead. We'll keep this as well. Option D, Parameter Store stores values but doesn't natively handle automatic rotation. Option B and C are the right answers. Now let's tackle this scenario. We want a managed AWS storage service that supports both SMB and NFS protocols, allowing multi-protocol sharing, ensuring availability zone level redundancy. Option A, FSX for NetApp ONTAP supports both SMB and NFS with multi-protocol access and AZ level redundancy. We'll keep this. Option B, EC2 servers require manual setup and maintenance, increasing operational effort. We'll reject it. Option C, FSX ONTAP and FSX Lustre split protocols across two services, preventing seamless sharing. Wrong choice. Option D, S3 with file gateway provides object storage access but lacks native SMB and NFS file sharing capability. We'll delete it. Option A is the right answer. Alright, we got multiple choice question. We need to select 3 correct answers. The Lambda function sends transaction alerts containing sensitive customer data to an encrypted SNS topic. We need to make sure Lambda function has the right permission to publish messages securely to the SNS topic. Option A, SNS topic resource policy gives the Lambda function permission to publish messages securely. We'll keep this. Option B, SAC KMS managed keys are not valid since the requirement is to use customer managed keys. Incorrect. Option C, KMS key resource policy ensures the Lambda function can use the customer managed key for encryption. Looks good. Now option D, Lambda execution rule provides IAM permissions to use the customer managed KMS key securely. Option A, C and D are the right answers. Here we go with a brainstorming question. We have found that there have been unauthorized login attempts and the company wants to strengthen application security with minimal architecture change. Option A, AWS Web Application Firewall cannot be applied on the network load balancer. So this option is invalid. Option B, NLP doesn't support security groups. So recreating it with one is not possible. Option C, adding another load balancer increases complexity because in the question we already have one, right? And also it doesn't solve unauthorized login access attempts, which is the primary goal of the question. Incorrect. Option D, AWS Shield Advanced provides enhanced DDoS protection and prevents unauthorized access attempts with minimal architectural change. Looks good. Option D is the right choice. Here we go with a brainstorming question. We want to anticipate occasional spikes in user activity and want the workload to be highly available while keeping cost optimized. Option A, Fargate with CloudWatch right sizing increases cost since it doesn't optimize for burst traffic. Incorrect. Option B, Fargate ensures 24/7 steady availability while Fargate Spot handles burst traffic at reduced cost. Let's skip this. Option C, Fargate Spot for steady workloads is unsuitable because interruption break 24/7 availability. Option D, Fargate with Compute Optimizer helps with right sizing but doesn't address burst traffic scaling cost effectively. Option B is the right choice. Now let's tackle this scenario here. So here these sensitive project documents are stored in S3 bucket, which should be protected from deletion or modification for a fixed period of time. Option A, governance mode allows privileged users to override protection, which doesn't meet strict compliance. Option B, compliance mode enforces retention by preventing any user from deleting or modifying objects during the fixed period. Let's keep it. Option C, versioning and lifecycle policy manage versions and deletion timing but do not prevent modification or deletion during retention. Wrong choice. Option D, Glacier transition reduces storage cost but doesn't enforce immutability or prevent deletion. Option B is the right answer. Now let's look at this. We want to review IAM user permissions to identify which users have access rights while ensuring the process involves least admin overhead. Option A, Network Access Analyzer focuses on network connectivity, not IAM user permissions. Option B, CloudWatch Alarm monitor activity but do not provide a full permission review. Option C, IAM Access Analyzer evaluates IAM policies across accounts with minimal admin overhead. Let's keep this. Option D, Inspector identifies vulnerabilities but doesn't analyze IAM user permissions. Incorrect. Option C is the right choice. All right, we are at the 350th question. It's a long way we have come through. And here the question is all about the employees have found slow performance during peak office hours, CPU utilization reaching 100% those times. So this is a classic kind of production scenario where CPU utilizing reaching 100% during the office hours. We want to fix the performance issue and want to improve application ability. Option A, cost compute optimizer suggests a larger instance type to handle CPU saturation cost efficiently. Let's keep it. We need two correct answer anyway. We can keep this for now. Option B, AMI, that is Amazon Machine Image Creation, prepares for scaling but doesn't solve CPU or availability issues alone. Incorrect. Option C, auto scaling with vertical scaling is invalid since scaling groups work with multiple instances, not a single larger one. Option D, auto scaling with load balancer distributes traffic across multiple instances, improving availability and performance. Looks good. Option A and D are the correct answers. So please don't go away. Let's meet in the next part of the series. If you want the PDF version of this course, please enroll in Diamond membership or above by clicking the join button now. Once enrolled, please connect and inbox me on LinkedIn at the rate of CloudGuru or Instagram at the rate of AmitPhysique. I'll be glad to help you out with the PDF version of this course and hands-on files if available for this course. Thank you so much for watching this video.